things have changed over the years, so we wanted to get some top-notch help. We're excited to talk with Mayor Garvy, based here in Raleigh. She's a resume and Back to My Carolina, I'm JOANNA HEIMS. Whether you're finishing up school or on the hunt for a new job, we could all use a little professional help when it comes to our resumes. So many things have changed over the years, so we wanted to get some top-notch help. We're excited to talk with Mayor Garvy, based here in Raleigh. She's a resume and job search expert. Thanks for coming to our rescue again, Mayor.
Thanks for having me back, JOANNA.
Absolutely. So we're tackling a new challenge today, virtual interviews. Obviously, a lot of things have gone online, virtual meetings, and that includes the job hiring process. So tell me a little bit about virtual interviews.
Sure. Everything that you have heard or practiced in terms of traditional interviewing still apply. So we want to dress appropriately. We want to research the company. We want to practice our responses to some standard interview questions. You want to have some good questions prepared. So all of that still applies, but yes, there are some definite additional things that we need to be thinking about with respect to doing an interview virtually.
So what are those key differences between that virtual interview and that in-person interview?
Well, number one, we really want to make sure that we convey some energy and some enthusiasm. When you're not sitting across the desk from an actual person, it can be really hard to kind of get your energy up and be enthusiastic. So through practice, and I definitely recommend that people do some recorded practice interview questions using their phone or something like that to get comfortable with the energy, the enthusiasm, and using voice inflection, using hand gestures. The second thing is to try to make and maintain eye contact with the webcam. It's tricky, and this takes practice. Again, record yourself and see how it's working. But it's tricky to maintain eye contact with a lens, especially if you're doing a live interview. It's very tempting to want to look at the person who's asking you the questions. But as soon as you do that, then you sort of lose the effect of the eye contact that you're trying to maintain with that person. So practice here is key.
Yeah, we know all about that. Am I supposed to look at you or the camera? You know, it's all about trying to figure out where to look. So we need to have a special program downloaded or access to a special website to kind of have these virtual interviews?
That's a great question. When you hear that you're going to be having a video interview, the first thing you want to ask is what platform will be used to do the interview, and also ask if it's going to be a one-way interview or a live interview. The one-way interview will be conducted using some kind of software such as Spark Hire or Hire View. And a one-way interview can be really intimidating for job seekers because you're not talking to a person. You're actually seeing a written prepared question, and you record yourself answering that question, and then you move on to the next question. So there's no feedback. If it's a live interview, that's going to be something over maybe Zoom or WebEx or Skype, and it will be back and forth with a real person. Download the software ahead of time. Make sure you're checking your audio and video. Make sure the battery on your device is fully charged. You've got a good solid internet connection, and relax. You know, if you get all the technical things squared away, you'll be in better shape. The last thing you want on interview day is technical difficulties.
Absolutely. And you mentioned there are a ton of YouTube videos now on how to set up a space, how to set up lighting, and make sure that your area looks really professional and kind of goof proof.
Exactly. Yeah. Lots of videos out there right now. Just go to YouTube and look. But yes, lighting, background, camera angle, all those things can make a huge difference.
Thank you, of course, for the advice. If people need a little extra help, how can they reach out to you guys?
Go to our website, jobmarketsolutions.com.